Hello everybody, we are back with week 3 of our series, Deconstruction, a doubter's journey. Remember where we left off last week. Peter is having a crisis of faith. He's not sure what to do or believe. Like last week, we will be breaking up the verses. Let's take a minute and go to John chapter 21:1. Verses 1 through 4 set the stage. Peter, John, and 5 other disciples are out fishing. In verse 5, there's this guy on the beach who called out, "Fellows, have you caught any fish?" "No," they replied. So the guy says, "Throw out your net on the right-hand side of the boat, but you'll get some." Well, they did, and caught so many fish, they couldn't haul the net in. Is this sounding familiar to anyone? Well, it should. Luke 5:1-11 describes a very similar interaction on the day that Peter, Andrew, James, and John first became disciples of Jesus. The guy on the beach was Jesus. This all seemed very familiar to John too. The Bible tells us, then the disciple Jesus loved said to Peter, "It's the Lord." When Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put on his tunic and jumped into the water and headed to shore. We can see how desperately Peter misses Jesus. His desire to be close to him again is so strong that he doesn't even want to wait in the boat with the rest of the disciples. Do you see what a loving Savior we have? Jesus knew Peter was struggling to believe. He showed up on the beach that day. He recreated the circumstances and miracles that caused Peter to be caught in the first place. Peter couldn't help but remember his first experience with Jesus. He couldn't help but remember why he believed and was on fire for the Lord and ready to serve him. Do you remember the first time that Jesus caught your attention? How excited you were? How you loved him? If not, if you are on a doubting journey or your faith is just a little stale, keep pursuing God and pay attention. God is pursuing you. Your Savior will show up and give you cause to remember why you fell in love with him in the first place. If you're feeling like you're in a place that is far from God, keep looking for him daily. It says in Deuteronomy 4:29, "But from there you will search again for the Lord your God, and if you will search for him with all your heart and soul, you will find him." John 21 verses 9, 12, and 13 remind us that once reunited with Jesus, he will feed us, body and soul. When they got there, they found breakfast waiting for them. Fish cooking over a charcoal fire and some bread. "Now, come and have some breakfast," Jesus said. Then Jesus served them the bread and the fish. This is the third time since the resurrection that Jesus gave the disciples the opportunity to be reminded of who he is, of the love, glory, and beauty of God. If you are having trouble remembering the first love, don't stop trying to rekindle your love. God's love for you lives on, and he will not stop creating opportunities for you to remember him. In Jeremiah 29:13, he promises, if you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. God's glory will be revealed. Friends, I pray this week that we all remember that whether we feel it or not, God is always there, always glorious, always loving, and always able. Acceptable working family, thank you for being here and listening to the message today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a great week ahead. My name is William and I am signing off.